So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. This, of course, the instantly recognisable backdrop to many a famous European night, football's ultimate theatre. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
And already we're underway here. Yamal wins the duel this time. De Jong, that is good alertness. Valverde cuts out the pass. And this is Lewandowski. He's looking wide. And that pass just didn't quite work. That pass isn't the best. Plays a sharp little ball here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Someone who I think has developed into a fine all-round forward, Peter, is Rashford. He now has the versatility to play from wider positions. He prefers to be on the left side mostly, and loves running beyond defences now or just dropping in short. And he seems at his deadliest when he's making those diagonal runs from out to in.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Rafinha.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
And he's managed to get free. Pedri does well to get it back. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. That's a good... Vinicius Junior! There's a goal! The breakthrough strike! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
El dorsal 7.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Rodrigo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pinches it off him. Rashford. Rafinha, nicely spread. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he's managed to get rid. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's heaved it away.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Araujo. Half an hour played now.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Lewandowski, driving on and making good progress. Chance, surely! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that has not gone well. Played with speed from back to front. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vinicius Junior. And it's Lewandowski. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Rashford! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Koundé, nicely aimed pass. He's had it taken off him. And he's managed to gift it back. Camavinga. Corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Koundé. Well timed, excellent interception.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Chouameni. Nicked it back promptly. Bellingham. He's away. Takes a shot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that would have been some goal.
Mbappe clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Gets a good foot in there. Backward it goes. Cleared without hesitation. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bellingham. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Threads one in. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far, chooses to deal with it himself. Taken back almost at once. Tries to pass it through. Balde. He is through here. Great run on the overlap here. No, he is not giving anything away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Madrid are still that goal to the good. Vinicius Junior looking understandably energised after his goal. Can he get on the end of this? Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
96.847
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
He's going for goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, good spread. And this is Lewandowski. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
It's their second corner of the game. He's got tall. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Koundé played out towards the right wing. Great vision. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. Shot a goal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Koundé moved on forwards. Balde. De Jong. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And Rafinha distributed tidily. Rafinha, oh, that's fabulous. Chance! We've got a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
El dorsal 11.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Balde. Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Chips it through. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out of play for a throw. Kubasi. Not the most accurate pass. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Yamal.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rodrigo, Vinicius Junior, Mbappe.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's through here. And he's intervened well there. It's a pretty loose pass. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time.
En el Barcelona, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 9.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Madrid pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Mendy spots it and intercepts. And it's Gavi. De Jong. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Fran Garcia. Rodrigo. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played into space. That has been cut short. Camavinga. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Carvajal. And here's Bellingham. Well, there's the clearance. And they're back on the ball again. Fran Garcia. Balde producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Not the most convincing of passes. Now who's going to be first to this? De Jong. That is ended up in no man's land. Vinicius Junior. Ferran Torres. And Yamal. Fran Garcia gets a foot in here, and it's Garcia. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Barcelona have their third corner. Bellingham, and he's been shifted off it. Rodrigo, Camavinga, passes coming off in quick succession here. Yamal, now he's got space here, neatly clipped into space. And that's put paid to a promising move. Yamal. Now it's Vinicius Junior. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Gavi. No luck with that dink over the top.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. He can get that clear. Knocks it out wide, and it's Garcia. Pass somewhat off target. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran
some weary legs out there, so who has it left in them to take a penalty? Boy, you can feel the tension. Ferran Torres is first to take the long walk. Big character, big moment, big save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Bellingham is the next man in the spotlight. Oh, it's saved, pretty much straight at him.
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
So, the second man in line. Oh, what a save!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Vinicius Junior will take their second. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Yamal is the third man to step forward.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Rodrigo is third in line. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Barcelona with this chance to pull two clear. Two to the good. Madrid are looking to save match point. It's in, he's kept them in it.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. And there it is, the decisive kick. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times.